Hi. Yeah, Forza to you too, Meister. Happy Friday. Yes, it is Friday. You think I'd remember that, so you know. I do quite like, so we're playing Forza tonight. It says coming soon. There's some sort of glitchiness to it. It was, so I got it via Game Pass and then the premium upgrade. And when I'd purchased the premium upgrade and got receipts and everything, it let me download all of the DLCs that I'd like, the extra little bits and pieces that I got, but not the game. And did a little Google, and yep, common problem. Everyone's like, yeah, I've bought it, but it won't let me actually play the game or download it or anything. So I'm like, shit. So I tried a few workarounds, and I did manage to get the game to download at least. Like, as I went to whatever and told it to preload the game. And once the preload had installed, it did this. And if I press go on coming soon, it goes into this, which says it's coming in 3 days. And here we go. I'm hopeful this works. This may still say no thank you. Because I got this far before. Oh my god. That you know that the name of that singer off by heart, I'm impressed. I'm pretty sure Twitch is 2 channel. What did I do? Look, I went into that sentence knowing it was going to go one way or the other, and I said what I said. I'll stand by it. Use default assist to returning play. I mean, we'll see. I might want to turn all of it off. We can brake, we can accelerate, we can change the camera. Rewind. Oh my god, I haven't played a game with rewind in a long time. I have put... I mean, we've talked about this.
Hey,
Hi.
I know you won't hear this until you land.
I played a lot of Gran Turismo 7. It's a very different game.
You are going to love it here.
I know. I quite like the trains. I have only driven a go-kart in Japan to date, so...
And guess what? Jordan will be here anyway. I've been busy getting everything ready. We've got the sofa.
I'm gonna be so annoying. Oh, I've been here! Or just continuously.
Everything May said is true.
Wait for it. I reckon I've been to that towery thing.
I'll see you very soon. Gotta go.
Toyota's Japanese as well, right?
Event this weekend. Legends.
As is Honda.
All over, making their way to the festival. It's gonna be on another level. I hope you're here in time. Let me know when you
Nice. One of the guys from my hockey team is going to Japan in a week or two. It's all about Japan, baby. Let's go. Oh my. Hang on, I need to change travel. Oh, hang on. They're on full travel. That just feels different to the PlayStation. Go! Too far. 250. Maybe. Probably. Oh. Oh, you go straight through the rails. Alright, well, fine. Like, I was trying to change the camera. How do you stop? Yeah, from here. Whatever.
Here at Horizon Japan. So if you're listening in your car or you're kicking back on the bullet train, well, enjoy your day.
I think I want the car to be louder. I think that's supposed to just be having fun, like, as opposed to racing these guys. Because that was fun. I don't like T-boning cars. What the fuck? Hi, I'm over 30. Like, hang on. When you go to the controls? I mean, this game is on Xbox. I have switched. That's why I thought it would be funny to wear this shirt, because we're in Japan, right? Yeah, it's showing an Xbox controller because I'm playing on Xbox. We got the Series X out, baby. Why am I now in the cabin? We don't need to rewind that. He'll live. Get out of my way, buddy. Hopefully this is a way you can go. Yay! What the f... Alright. I mean, I didn't announce it, but the game isn't going to come out on PlayStation for a while. Like, it will come out on PlayStation, which will be a whole thing, but they're not going to do, day one. I mean, this is day -3 or 4. Comes out on Monday? Ooh, you're going very slow. Alright, once the opening cinematic is gone, we can have a little treat and see all the games I've been ignoring on my Xbox. So I'm pretty sure I got this console for Forza Horizon 5. I'm trying to remember, I bought it for a particular game. I don't think it was Halo Infinite. Nah. It might be this one. Oh, I can sort of understand that. Okay, I can't really understand that. I could understand some of what you said at the start. Whee! Goodbye. That sounds good. We're turning the car up as well. We're adjusting the audio settings to be more of an automotive audiophile? Do you know what is the most recent of the boxing? Whoa! Yeah, I'm gonna rewind that. What the? Okay, he's fine. Stop it. Yeah. Kind of sane person. My Xbox typically sits connected to my TV and gathers dust. It occasionally works as a DVD, oh actually no, Blu-ray player. More commonly a Blu-ray player. I am definitely a son of PlayStation. Well, child of PlayStation. I'm up. It's giving me the who's who of all the cool things you're gonna do after you've worked the way back up from an Astra. Hang on, that's not a Japanese car. From a Civic. Civic's a good car. What's a shit car?
What a day. We've seen wristbands, legends, rockets, and now a legend convoy headed for the festival. And leading the way, the amazing
Helicopter.
2025
Oh, that might have been bad.
GR prototype. Oh my word, just look at that thing.
That was him. I take no responsibility.
Everyone is going to the festival tonight. Legends made at Horizon.
Dive bomb. Not quite. It's more simulation-y, I think, than the more recent ones. Yeah, Forza 2005 was great, but I think you finished the game having only finished a fraction of the game, if that makes sense.
I finally get to say it. Here it is, the final stretch. Welcome.
Alright, I can live with that. I do kind of want to get this guy. I don't think it matters.
That wraps up events for tonight at the festival. If you're out in the crowd wondering if you're legend material, the Horizon qualifiers are starting soon.
You get an Xbox One X. You never got a Series because of the disappointing low player. Yeah, fair enough. No, I did have an Xbox. Hang on. I had an Xbox. I skipped the 360. And I did get a... same as you, I think? Yeah, I think I got a One X as well. Wasn't there like a upgraded version of that that was really good? I didn't have that. And then I bought the best Series X one. What I want to point out is, so I got a PlayStation the day it was released. Like, you know, pre-orders went up. I jumped out of bed, nearly hit the roof. I was so excited. Ordered the PlayStation. So it was the very first batch that came to Australia, and it has never missed a beat. I think I need to clean it again. Like, occasionally it makes a clicking noise, I think, because I haven't cleaned it in a while. This thing... Don't want to hear it. It doesn't work very well. It was idling for maybe 5 minutes before I started the stream, and it just logged me out. And then it won't log back in until you restart the console, which is really annoying. And I got that like years after it came out, so it's not an early model, it's just a middle of the run model, which I've had people tell me that my PS5 shouldn't work very well, or should be buggy or crappy, because the very first runs are kind of shit, and then as they progress they get better, which is true to a degree. They would kind of stick with the same manufacturer for a long period of time, but yes, if they kind of found a known issue after the first run, they would fix it. Now, I feel like that one looks like me. I'm probably going to go with one of the girls. I apologize. What am I apologizing for? I'm probably going to go with one of the girls. It's fine. I am very pale. Don't know why it needs to look anything like me. Oh no, I like that hair. Yeah. Let me have a look. Sega. I mean, what? Very first console of the big... So hang on. The series is the very first console of the big four that you do not own. So you have... going back how far? I mean, that's probably what my hair's going to end up looking like. He says. They say hopefully. So what? Mega Drive? Mega Drive was the first one. Mega Drive, well, so NES, PS1, Xbox, Mega Drive, and so on. I had the Mega Drive 2. I haven't got had many Segas. I've missed... Actually, I have had most of the Nintendos one way or another. I like that hair because I feel like that's what I'm going for, but this one is nicer. So I'm obsessing over the... prosthetics. What? Oh, okay. No, don't care. Identity. Yeah, let's just go that. You got a near complete EU Mega Drive. I mean, photos in the media channel? Is that allowed? Is that allowed? Alright, my lord. Master Chief. We have options here. Sorry, I'm getting stuck on the character creation because they've given me too many options. Buster, buddy. Brown, brother. Anakin. Agent Ace. Beefcake. Buddy Captain. Doctor? Nah. Doc would be fine. Drongo. Geez, even the music stopped. I've run out of music. Fair enough. That's okay, but thank you. Might be mate. Parent name Rookie. Wow, they have actual names built in. I just want to know if it's there. I doubt it. I reckon that'll be it.
Hey. I can't believe we're all here. Make yourself at home. Whatever you need, just ask.
Hey. Oh, we've talked about this for so long, and it's actually happening. So, what's next, May?
Glad you asked. I know the two of you dropped everything to be here, so I got you both a little care package. Everything you need to make the most of your time here. First things first. When in doubt, explore.
Yes, indeed. Oh, pretty.
I've been back here 5 years already, and I haven't even scratched the surface. So, take this journal and document everything.
I'm slightly concerned about getting like permabanned or whatever,
And I
because this game apparently leaked.
Of course, if you need a guided tour, I've got you covered. I'm sure you both want to earn some cash, but with your driving skills, finding a job will be easy.
Tell me, what's the local racing scene like?
Do I have to race? Is it okay if I obey the local traffic laws?
If that wasn't enough,
I've been there.
I have one word for you. Toge.
Okay. You know the one of the
Hey, mate, this is great. Thanks.
AI is useful for going through your photos and finding stuff, but I worry that by doing that they just take all your photos and use them.
I got you.
No, they can't ban you for playing an official pre-release. They can because they think that that's not what you're playing. Or they could, sorry, not they can, they could.
Prep these myself.
But
What's mine is yours.
I didn't see the pre-release advertised at all. I wasn't sure if maybe it had been added later as a the
Take
Sylvia
your pick.
added later as a way to kind of combat the leak.
The other
Salika? I mean,
two?
Salika's also kind of nice. Absolutely not. But yeah, it's going to be that one.
I got this Sylvia fitted out with the original Rocket Bunny body kit. Hit up a road race and make a statement.
Okie dokie. Look at that wheel clearance to the tire well. That does look very nice. That's what cars look like when I was small. When I was a
Make this
teenager.
plate your own, just so we know it's you.
Horizon. I'm going the wrong way to TV here. There we go.
Okay, that works. Now, let's head out. I have something lined up. First stop, Tokyo City.
Sounds good, mate.
Alright.
Lead the way.
Carla Rose on the block party. Word on the street is the Horizon qualifiers are coming in hot. I'm heading out to see what's going down while you enjoy this jam.
Welcome to Tokyo City.
Alright. First thing I mean, menu music. Hang on. Bring it back. I'm sorry. Menu music was good. No, not that. Ooh, God, don't press the wrong button. You never know what this thing's going to do. See all. Don't break, please. Why is this taking so long? I see it on the stream sooner than I do before I see it on it. So don't ignore Call of Duty, but I've got Doom the Dark Ages, which I've started, Oblivion, which I've just started, and the entire Halo collection, which I have mentioned before. But yeah, I have many games that we're just not playing. The other thing I wanted to do was mess with the settings. Headphones, preset, default, master game, yes. What do I want the car to be louder? Play a car. Wait, that's a driving sound. Dialogue. I don't know what that is. Be quiet. Okay. In theory, just do that and then turn it up. Save. It is a picture of your old room, but that cabinet contains most of the Mega Drive. Jesus. That is genuinely impressive.
There's a buzz around the place right now. I'll show you around, but stay close. Events are getting set up all the time. We'll have to navigate some,
Oh, it's drifty.
roadblocks. Just follow me.
We can fix that.
I know these roads like the back of my hand. Roadblock. Change of plan. Take a left into Stadium.
Oh, we're renegades. The amount that I want to... sometimes I like following rules, and I like it... I never like it more than when I'm in Japan. Like, this feels disrespectful, and I don't like it. I do like going fast, though.
Alright, let's head along Eagle Avenue. Take the next left.
This is rubber banding quite badly. Oi, go away. If I'm faster than you, I'm faster than you. Leave me alone. Yeah, see? Rubber bands. Uh-oh. This is the wrong side of the road.
Coming up to Shibuya Crossing now.
That I've definitely been to.
We're taking a right. Watch the oncoming traffic.
I have... Pretty sure I've been under that bridge.
Okay, listen. I've got us three a chance to race around a new Horizon event route. It's just a taster, but hey,
Surprise! We'll be meeting up with a couple of my friends. They're the ones who
Yikes.
helped me organize this.
Alright, let me introduce Yuji-san and Keiko-san. When they're not at the workshop perfecting their builds, they help set up races for the festival.
Please. Just Yuji is okay. We have a new route here ready for testing. We need you to make sure it's fun. Make sure it's Horizon.
Plus, it wouldn't really be Horizon if we didn't make it a race. So, up for it?
Of course. Do you even need to ask?
Well, I also need someone to test the tune on my R32.
Am I switching cars again? It does sound nice. That's fair.
Remember, this is a race. So, no holding back.
Ooh, yes, finally. Nice car. I think I fixed the sound. Break a little earlier than it says on the line. That looks like Akibara. I do like the music as well. It is. Oh no! Don't kill the people! Oh my god, it's just... working out what's solid and what's not. Okay, there is... Let me slow down a little. Slow down a lot. It's just not from... They're still not done. I might change the difficulty. Is this the same song? It's good. I haven't seen the anime. I mean, didn't it... You gave your top animes and I think I thought I wrote them down. Hang on. Oh, maybe not on this notepad. Caramel, if you're there, I had a note to congratulate you on a 15 stream watch streak. I hope I did that. Proving my we've said us. Oh, are you, my lady? I don't know what that second bit means, but
Okay, looks
it's
like
okay.
the route works well. As does the tune on that R32.
Yeah.
Good work, everyone.
I might be on a different notepad.
Tourism and
It is, but this controller is so much more comfortable.
We'll need it. Considering I've signed us up for the qualifiers.
Mate, this is amazing. Thank you.
In that case, next time we meet, I'll expect you'll have your wristbands. So, go qualify.
Wristbands? Is that supposed to be RZA? Alright. Does it work now? It's gonna be over the top. Cool. Yes. And let me grab that and move it back to where it was.
Welcome to the spring qualifiers.
What
Our
the hell?
path to the festival
Nope.
and our first wristband. Standing in our way is the Horizon Invitational.
I'm listening.
So,
Definitely.
we need to prove ourselves first. In these qualifier events. Complete enough of these and we'll have a place in the Invitational. First step on the road to Legend Island. Better get to it. What do you want to
A
do
little
first?
bit hard to see, but you get the idea. What do I want to do first? I want to drive. Where are we? Over here. I mean, do the closest one. River speed trap. Okay.
Straight to a PR stunt. Bold choice. I guess if you want
Okay,
to
the Sylvia?
Horizon Invitational, this is the way to do it.
Oh yeah, let's do the thing where new content has been added to your profile. Because I bought the premium edition to get Jesus. 2021 Mercedes AMG 1. I bought the premium edition, so I got all the goodies. We want to do difficulty. Driver difficulty above average. Let's kick it up a notch. Traction control. Why would you turn traction control off? Simulation, yeah. You're not going to change that. I'm leaving it on standard. Traction control can stay on. Stability control, meh. Shifting, auto, driving line. You're not going to change the amount that I get paid. Then get lost. I just wanted, look, I said I was going to treat myself. It was a week where I was relentlessly busy. Okay, I do want that driving line on so I can see where I'm going, because it's an open world game. Touche. Driving line. It's annoying during the races where it's more obvious, but in terms of getting to the thing, I like Nutella. There's people. Oh, I like that. I like a lot of that this game. Move. Hi, Caramel. Hi. This is why you don't look at.
That was a speed trap. Horizon calls these PR stunts.
Oh, hang on,
The faster
okay.
you go, the better.
Did I make that car crash? If so, I'm sorry.
This is your map. It'll help you keep
169.
track of where you've already explored. And it
Look.
looks like you have plenty more left to discover.
What are the little things? Total mascots. Oh my god, there's many things to do. Oh, holy shit. Let's just do the major things for a while.
400 meters. Turn right.
It's one of those little trucks you see cruising around Japan.
Turn right.
Look at the pretty mountains. You can change the radio station. I need to get a car that's a little bit less thrifty. A drifter right now. Where we go wrong?
See you at the starting grid.
Ooh, cool. Wait, what? I have many credits. I think I'm going to drink and drive later. Clipped. Oh, so I need to... I might chuck a poll up in Discord. It's the sub goal went off. It's time to watch that comedy video. I feel like it's something I should advertise. That was very loud. This car is slower. Wonder if I can upgrade my cars. Should I have braked earlier? Probably. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh, what the fuck? No. What happened? What did I do? Nope. Exit. Resume from here. Okay, everyone kinda made that corner bad. This reminds me of it's like playing Japanese arcade games. And the game will like you'll be shooting things and it will change tempo with the music. Do you get points for crashing? Oh. Hello. I get points for this. The music made me do it. Show off. Holy shit. A gentleman on the streets and a madman on the dirt, I guess? In the sheets. Is where that one usually goes. Oh my god, the brakes need upgrading on this thing. Oh. For those interested, yes, I am playing on controller. It's probably pretty obvious when you're streaming, I imagine. This car is unstable. Brake. Oh, go away. Yes, I could have probably braked less considering it was an uphill corner. No. This is Tokyo. It's the new one. It comes out on Monday. Oh, my car got a little bit hurt. We'll get back there. Trophies are fallen. Oh, I mean, it's got a trophy in the picture. I'm calling it a trophy.
For good measure. Nice one.
Yay. Caramel, are you officially requesting that we go back to the city? Hello.
Your automated natural navigation assistant.
No. Okay. The city is in the game. I'll show you on the map.
Software update.
What? Oh god, they're putting AI in everything.
In my latest update, you can now utilize the auto drive feature,
Drone mode. Enable auto
World
drive.
Builder, and the What's Next suggestion feature. Let's explore that now.
What's next? Like Valtteri Bottas? What's next?
Here
Okay.
I will recommend what you should do next.
Okay.
You haven't
Road racing.
qualified for the Horizon Festival yet. So I've recommended a qualifier event for you. Select it, and I'll update your route. Okay, Hugh. I have set your route to the nearest street race.
2 games in a row. Exactly, auto drive. Yeah, now you're getting a caramel. It's a game of the future. Look at me doxing all these people. Ah. Ito. Yeah. God, the cars sound good though.
You have arrived at your destination.
I thought it was that one.
This is a street race. Take any car you want, but be careful. You'll be racing on public
Oh yeah, I forgot to show you the map.
So stay sharp and watch out for oncoming
It's over there.
traffic.
I'm currently north of the city. Current car, buy car. I don't. How much do they cost? Okay, well. What happened? Are these just all the cars that I own because I got the... Done. I mean, thank you. I like my pants. Thank you for the image, Master. I shall check it out post haste. Uh-oh. Do I need to, like, check out the difficulty of a, like, the recommended car spec or something? Uh-oh, off it. Ooh. Missed the turn. I don't know. It's potentially going to be after the stream. But I appreciate you putting it there. Okay. I'm interested. When this stupid desk ever arrives, I'll buy some shelves and get my, like, older game collection out and arrange them. Speaking of, I'm currently at war with Secret Lab. I have a sneaking suspicion that someone may have stolen my desk because Secret Lab are dumb enough to put advertising on their box, their packaging, so you know what it is. And if you know what Secret Lab is, you know their stuff is horrendously expensive because it's way overdue. The company that's supposed to deliver it doesn't, like, their phone system doesn't work. Like, they seem reputable, and it's somehow listed, it was supposed to be in transit in Adelaide 2-3 days ago, and yet is still listed as being in the depot. And, like, Secret Lab are being really cagey about, like, oh, it'll be delivered next week, like, just you'll be fine. And I'm like, well, just for starters, Australian consumer law says, like, you need to do something here. Yeah, like, right, like so Secret Lab is like a premium brand, it's supposed to be really cool and everything, and like, look, I'm being paranoid, I guess is the right word. Not paying enough attention to the race either. But yeah, like I contacted them and said, hey, like what the fuck's going on with this? I cannot get in contact with the shipping company, and they've done nothing but lie since. They're like, oh, like it's everything's fine, like it's this, like it's in transit. And I'm like, well, I'm looking at the shipping and it says it's at the depot, and then I got put onto. Oh, there's mail theft in every country. It's usually mail theft happens like at the front of your house. This would be mail theft at the delivery company, which also happens. Interesting. Well, I mean, I've been somewhat rude, slightly rude to... I don't know if I want to restart or just check. Oh, are these real people? Possibly not. I think it does that where it just makes up names, because I've got a little crown after my name. Hey, cheese. Get a little arrow. It's your badge. Went outside.
Do you want to compete in another qualifier?
I don't know. Do I? Jesus. Maybe no. Let's look at the map.
Nothing like a good street race, is there? So you,
I mean, can I buy it off you? Do you deliver?
People have asked, and yeah.
Let's look at the map. What do we got here? E2 day trip. Meet with May and her day trip visitor. This is true. I mean, there's just a lot to do, so we're just going to do the things nearby.
It's May. Just about to
Hi,
have
May.
a day trip. I'll hold you a spot.
Why not? I travel a lot for work, and this is a great way to spend time together. The only problem is I'm here in the Pulse booth, and she's off doing her own thing, sightseeing. Is she spotting wildlife in the Hokubu region? Watching
The map is huge. There's many things to do. Yay. Drive along the coast. Oh, I just want many points. Japan does look like this. No, yeah, this is what Japan looks like, yes. It's not a one-for-one copy, but...
Thrill seekers, I have a wonderful excursion for all of us today. We will speed past
That is a
the tall trees
sick
of
car.
Fukuyama Big Daisugi on our way to an iconic driving location. So last call for checks and questions. Nothing? Great. Let's roll out.
Day trip rules. Try to stick together. You're my team.
What car am I in now?
I see, and I don't want any of you to get lost. What better company to drive along the coast than some classic muscle? Strong, sturdy, powerful? But that's enough about me.
I don't think it's Ghost Data. I think that it's like... I've noticed it in previous Horizon games where they like to just give the AI drivers people names.
This expressway bridge reaches right across the bay and under the Santa Pass. A stunning viewpoint for those looking for epic vistas. It feels so exhilarating to be above the water. Take it all in as we are about to enter the tunnel up ahead. As the expressway straightens to the tunnel entrance, we slice left through the hillside, with this series of raised roads and tunnels as we head towards our next point of interest. The acoustics of these long routed tunnels capture the reflected sound of anything inside and throw it right back at you, creating a cacophony of sound. If you ever get a new car to try and want to hear it at its meanest, this is the place to do it. I encourage you to take photos anytime you want. Fill your camera with shots of cars, landmarks...
How many trophies per DLC do you get with the countries?
As you drive around Japan outside of my day trips, you will see speed traps and huge ramps. These PR stunts are placed here by the Horizon Festival. Why? Festival buzz, of course. So, if you see one...
Yeah, I wanted to go slower than that if you're gonna drift.
Sharp right corner.
Oh my god.
Eyes on the road.
There you go. That is a lot of trophies.
Watch your braking up ahead. Sharp right corner as we follow the forest road. Braver drivers may wish to venture off-road around areas like these to explore for themselves.
I'm trading paint, they call it.
You'll notice one of our convoy has a real bite. That's a Plymouth Cuda 426 Heavy. The front end's vertical slats were designed to resemble the smile of its namesake, the Barracuda. Underneath the hood, things are even more fearsome. The 426 Hemi engine was nicknamed the Elephant due to its cast iron block making up a part of its 843-pound...
Somehow didn't hit any trees. Just an incredible driver.
Okay, team, we need to park up ahead. Bring your car to a full stop. Ah, there's Jordan.
Yep. But it doesn't... the fences are very papery in Japan.
The Challenger. This one has
Origami.
serious acceleration and loves to be thrown around. A perfect partner for a skill drive.
Oh yeah.
Do whatever you can to chain skills together and notch up a mega skill score before you reach the end.
I mean, like, beat this guy? Probably gotta put more pizzazz into that. I will admit, I'm more of a go fast round corners kind of guy than a slidey round corners. I can kind of do it.
You think I can run a day trip? This is the bamboo forest. Bamboo is a plant.
Look, we'll do a donut. Whee!
Growing. No, I'll leave it to me, the expert.
Too much, too much. Let's go. Look at that. Great drift. It was a great drift. The game decides. Another little 360 for to show how much control I have. Whee! Through the car park. Missed the tree. Look at that. Extra road because I went through the car park.
May would have a fact about that. Like, it produces X amount of energy every hour, or it's this many meters tall, or, I don't know, something like that.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but yeah. Ken Burger block. I actually knew it. I grew up with a block. Whoa, it's misleading. Don't hit the truck, don't hit the truck. Whee! Oh, that was bigger than I thought. That's what they said. I got half the points I needed. Whoa.
Okay, you win some, you lose some. No biggie. Fancy another run?
You appreciate the effort they put into extra voice lines with information, but if I were playing the game, you'd turn off it, then yeah. Oh yeah, just I'd tune it out quite easily. Oh no. Why did we go? I didn't mean to press. Damn it. Why would we try it? Oh, because I fucked up?
Before you reach the end.
Whoa. I'm trying to do more sliding whilst not dying. Did I lose all those points because every round? Looks like it. Guess the danger of chaining, right?
You think I could run a day trip? This is the bamboo forest. Bamboo is a plant. It's very fast at growing. No, I'll leave it to me, the expert.
Damn it, yep, don't crash. I don't know, like, is drifting the only way to earn points in these things? It's chaining skills is how you earn points in these things. Come on, don't crash, don't crash. Should probably bank this score. I believe that's enough. Can we just bank the score now?
Nice moves.
Yep.
Look a bit like mine.
Oh, okay, that's how you get 1 star. Some ads coming.
Wind farm. Maybe we'd have a fact about that. Like it produces X amount of energy every hour, or it's this many meters tall, or
Nothing for that? Okay.
something like that. With this, though, I will try.
Oh, is that 3 stars? Look at me go. The solution here was just go slower.
You got any good fishing village facts for us, May?
Oh, I got so many.
You hang it so holding the accelerator down.
Hear them.
We'll go womp womp
This is your
womp
actual
womp.
job. Guess I better book in again.
Continue. Yeah, it is. I mean, yeah, just go slower is basically once I've learned how to do something, like just it's typically the advice on how to I improve in just about everything. In fact, of the note, there we go. There's a note that's attached to the bottom of my screen. It says talk slower. Yeah, same with hockey. I get that you can run real fast with the ball. Maybe go slower a little bit because as soon as you try and do anything with the ball at high speed, bad things happen. All right.
I don't know how you top that. Seriously, maximum skill.
Complete. Okay, let's do some qualifiers. AI, speak to me. What's next? Do I need to sleep? Horizon qualifier. I don't really want to do the things with the pickup cut. Oh, fine.
Okay, Hugh, I have set your route to the cross-country race event.
Hi, do I need to sleep? Do I have a little house somewhere? Where's my home? Let me go back to the city. Look at the city. Oh, hang on. May's house, player's house, a place to see in Japan on the main road to Tokyo City. Active perk wheeler dealer. You can trade cars at the auto show. Oh. Okay. Look at me. I did the thing. Alright. This car is more my style. Just point and shoot. It gets a little tail happy if you don't slow down enough for the corners, but I mean, who doesn't?
Floor it to the end and don't leave the road.
I braked a little more than I needed to, but I'm sorry.
Arrived at your destination.
Nice. That's your average speed locked in. Oh, and pass through again every time you think you have a faster car. Put it to the test.
Okay,
Well
can
on
do.
your way to the Horizon Invitational. Let's take a look.
I did that by accident. Was that? Hang on, was that the thing I was supposed to? No, four-wheel drives.
You can track your progress at Horizon in this rather handy journal May gave us.
What is happening?
Through it, and then let's head out.
Okay.
Oh, lucky you. Looks like you got a reward.
Okay. Present me. Reward. Yep. Credits and epic laser horn. Epic applause horn. Okay. Pew, pew, pew. There are many systems in this game.
Hey, I asked how you're doing, but it looks like you've been busy. Keep it up. Don't sleep on the radio stations out here. So much driving music to enjoy. Have a scan through. Find your thing.
Okay, that's why it wants me to break her just a little bit. Otherwise, she's tail happy.
On the wind farm cross country, you'll be adapting to challenges on and off the ground.
Holy
Lots of
shit.
Surface changes, lots of airtime.
you reckon Rivals is multiplayer? Or PvP? No, PvP is multiplayer. One option? Okay. Wind farm cross country. Alright, it's a bus race. Yeah. I don't think... So I'm typically, with most racing games, it's first on nothing. It is Friday. Friday evening. What day is it for you? I would consider streaming this until I drop, but I have to be up very early for my autism and ADHD assessment appointment at 6:30 tomorrow morning. Like, I think I'm usually awake at that time anyway, so I should be fine, but I like don't want to be getting to bed, don't want to be going to bed at like 1 AM. The water break's for you guys, come on. Oh, okay. Yeah, didn't realize there was a truck one. But what are your qualifications, Caramel? Do I get a little certificate if you're doing it as well? Comparative assessment? I know a guy, and you're just like them. Oh yeah, I see the checkpoints. Well, I mean, what does gender matter? Uh-oh, no, get back, we're trimming the flags! Yeah. Oh yeah. This is definitely real. 100% real. Yep. Whoa. I'm glad those flags were so wide. Huh? No, no. Hello, the person that is new in chat. I'm distracted. I will be with you shortly in about 24%. Oh, that was such an idea. Oh. I think I'm gonna get there. It's gonna be fourth. Oh, or worse. God damn it. Nah, we can do that better. Hello, Sir Deloy. Did you love 2023? Why? Questionnaire coming out in a scale of 1 to 5. How much do I like Transformers? I had an Optimus Prime, like, toy when I was a kid that would convert from an Optimus Prime into a truck. Big fan of that. Medium. Thanks, Caramel. I only came 4th, but that's okay. I think on the one step...
Next.
Keep driving. One step down, I beat them by, like, you couldn't even see them in the revision mirror. I would rather be coming 4th and 5th than 1st by a wide margin, if that makes sense. Ooh, time attack. A road racing or time attack? Retro sports car. I mean, they both look like fun. It's road racing.
Okay, Hugh. I have set your route to the road race event.
A legendary driver with an astute eye for driving talent.
What am I driving now?
She's my bucket list interview. I'd honestly be happy just with a chat over a vanilla latte.
Abby, you'd be happy to talk to anyone, as long as there's a coffee in front of you.
Helena, if you're listening, we'd love to pick your brilliant brain over here on Sub Pop. Over a latte.
Is this the truck again? Yep. Can we just change it from here? That one, yes. It is, it's all the cars that I got for, it's all the premium edition cars. I have, yeah, should we have a look? This is what I don't normally buy, like, the stupid editions of games, but I wanted to play it earlier, and I'm like, I'm looking at the price going, you could just play Pragmata. What I was going to do tonight, the plan was to save where I was, and then to start a new save and play on hard mode start to finish, not worry about trying to collect anything, just complete the game on hard, which I feel like would have been frustrating and everyone else, but I was doing those little challengey things last night and having little meltdowns, because like, this week's been hard at work, and I'm like, I just want to play a racing game. And then this was on early access, and I'm like, I'm gonna treat myself. So I bought the premium edition, so I got Ferraris and trucks and race cars and more race cars and more Ferraris. Oh my god, that's actually a really nice car. And an Evo. Basically, I have all of the cars that I need for a while. That's why I haven't had to spend much money. It's also why I have a lot of money, I think, as well. So yeah, cars. Ooh. My shot. If your points keep going on like this, is a decent chance of multiple games in the Redeem List winning. Excellent. So I haven't forgotten about you. Dredge is so I want to play. We're gonna skip Saros for now. I will play this a couple of streams, maybe intermittently. We'll see. We'll work it out. We're gonna put a pin in Pragmata for now. We'll come back to it. Space Marine 2 will stay in the rotation a bit, but I want to get to Bond 007 First Light. So I guess it's up to the, yeah, obviously. It's your favorite. So I want to play this while it's in early access, and I would like to play First Light when it comes out. Other than that, we're going to look for... I am wary of starting too many games, but I feel like if it's managed appropriately, like we're not just bouncing around, we're playing the game that feels like it's the best one to play at the time, and more importantly, that I'm having fun, and that I'm not just... I think there's a certain capacity for playing a game once or twice and then not coming back to it, but not doing that a lot. So... Sorry, buddy. Can't have having road accidents. Yeah, I'm not afraid to start Dredge in there, and we'll keep coming back to it. What I'm more so aiming to do is play some of these games more so offline, so that there'll be skips forward. Like, so basically picking Pragmata, maybe like 2 more Pragmata streams, one where I start hard mode and one where I finish hard mode, with that finish one being the Platinum Trophy. Exactly, yeah. And then Space Marine 2, I'm in 2 minds whether I play a bit of that offline, or just go, there is absolutely no harm in putting it down for maybe a couple of weeks and coming back to it. Particularly given I was playing 2 shooty games, which is just confusing. like that everyone's here for this event.
Smaller size, but it makes up for it by being
Yeah, so I guess I'm relying on you guys a little bit to kind of tell me if it feels like there's too much jumping around. Like a lot of these games, like my intention is to sort of at least give an intention to what the plan is for the week ahead, if not further, so that there's an opportunity to provide feedback in terms of like, I wish you were playing this game because I was enjoying watching that, and also just see like, okay, you're watching, like, so you can plan your entertainment viewing appropriately. Did we choose a car here, or did we just go in? I'm not paying enough attention. Hang on, can we... If I go restart, what happens? Yeah, hang on, if I go to starting grid... I'm of the same level. Okay, it's a fair race. Like, I'm wary with Space Marine 2 that I only need to go up one more level with my character to get the level 25 trophy. Then the next thing that makes sense is to do the story missions. Which I'm okay streaming, but like, I don't want to say to people in Discord like, hey, come, we'll play some open lobby stuff, or like play the fun team, and then immediately go, okay, we're not going to do operations where you can't level and get benefits for yourself. So I'm a little bit wary of that. Like, I wonder if maybe it's worth just going, okay, we'll do a, you know, at level 24, to get level 25, let's turn on matchmaking and just run the second one, which I kind of know, and, you know, challenge myself to be an effective battle brother. And then it's multiplayer, which I feel like I should advertise. Thank you for breaking in my face. This is a Japanese version of Daddy. I've got the name of the song is. My mum used to love this song. So with most of these cars, because they're a little bit unstable, you brake earlier so that you can accelerate through the corner, and then it's just a case of missing these motherfuckers. That was a late braking because I wanted to beat him. Dive Bob! One of the most frustrating things about bloody racing games on consoles is, to my knowledge, you cannot get a steering wheel that will, at least like another Logitech one that does both Xbox and PlayStation. Capable of winning. That's what we want to see. Ultimate Clean Racing. That should be my middle name. Kate's just leaving the hospital. She's like, do you want any snacks for the stream? I'm going to say, I love you. I'm okay, I think, but appreciate the thought. We won! Yay! And I'm the only human in that place. So I think the story, which they haven't really gotten stuck into on this, is that we are trying to become a festival driver. Hospitals. Caramel. What kind of hospitals are... Is that what you get to be paying for in America? The snacks. I'm fairly sure the snacks here are not great in the hospitals, but Kate was very happy to stop on the way home. Winner! Worst food. Yeah, actually, you might have a point. Snacks and food are not necessarily the same thing.
This is not a drill. We got the call to the Horizon Invitational. So get that route set, and I'll see you there.
Oh, you get a little fog of war so you know where you have and haven't been. We're progressing, people. Wristband events progress. I like the number of systems that I am not aware of. I just like driving. Let's pick a car. Cars. Okay. We've got the Viper. We've got the... I do... anyone a Top Gear fan? Where... Remember the episode of... This is a slightly more recent version because 2018 is too recent. But remember the episode of Top Gear where the Ferrari FFX gets driven around the racetrack and then the Stig takes off his helmet and it's Michael Schumacher? And the real thing was they wouldn't let anyone but Michael Schumacher drive that car. So they're just like, we'll just pretend he's the Stig. Like, do it as a bit of a bit. This car. We're going to save that for a special occasion. I think it's going to be the... it might be the Evo. I mean... I like that guy. This one. Yeah. We have a good collection of cars. I do hope you appreciate my number plate.
I haven't been able to reach him. What a time to not call back.
Oh, there's more story? There's story outside of the story progression.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Big day. Any drivers who have been competing in the qualifiers, the next Horizon Invitational is now open. Head down to the starting line, earn your wristband, and start your journey.
This thing
to
handles
Legend Island.
real well.
I have a few friends from Mexico, even friends from back home in Colorado who are competing today, and I'm really nervous for them.
You guys right?
You know what I think might help actually? Music.
Do you reckon I'm heading north towards Hokkaido? I'm sorry, I'll pay for that.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Sunflower, new street race. Go me. I'm finding just unlocking races left, right, and center.
You've arrived at your destination.
The Horizon Invitational is a rite of passage for new Horizon drivers. I had a look
Some of the
at
cars in there are worth like,
courtesy
hang
of
on.
the festival, of course. Very cool.
Let's find out. This one. All right. Ferrari FXX K Evo price. 4 million, 6 million USD. That's probably not the most expensive car in the list either. That's the fun thing. That's like the whole point of racing games, right? Yeah. I'll have you know, hang on. I got applause in a Japanese airport, people doing this. Because there was this, we were in one of the, not the airport, the train station, and we're in the line to use the ticket machines to get the, oh god. Can I pause? No. In the line to use the ticket machines to buy, the nationally owned rail. I think it's like the might have been the Shinkansen. I'm saying that incorrectly. Tickets, and basically it wrapped around the corner as 2 lines, and then because it was one for tickets, one for one for the machine and one for help from a person, and it went for 2 around the corner and then went to 1 with a bit of a gap, and basically there was obviously Japan, so the 2 lines went to where the 2 barriers for the 2 lines finished, and then there was a continuous line back to where the single line had 2 barrier, like a barrier on either side, but there was no one in the, hey, I want to use a ticket machine, and I was like the next person behind the one, so I couldn't, I had to go under the barrier to get out, and they wanted to go left, I wanted to go to the ticket machine, but there's this big gap, so I'm like, that's fine, we're in Japan, no one will push in, and then these foreigners, who cares what country they were from, this family of 6 just kind of rocked up and just joined the back of that line, and everyone's like, oh, you could just see all of this consternation, and then that line moved forward a little bit, so I've just walked straight up to them and went, hi, you just pushed in front of all of these people, and you just see them go, oh, fuck. My partner's like, Kate's just like, dear God, how dare you. And they went, oh, sorry. So they went and joined the back of the line, and then everyone around me was like, oh, you've done really I'm a national hero.
That was too close, Jordan. We nearly missed out.
Tell me about it. Thanks for waiting.
Yeah, but I'm Karen, right? I just wanted to say hello to the people. I like how they call that clean racing. I'm the hero. Jesus Christ. I mean, at least I don't disagree with your statement in general, but at least for my part, I found that the Japanese people treated me as a foreigner very well. I would agree with you more so if you said that Japan as a country, and probably the people as well, don't handle foreigners particularly well. Like, they don't manage them well. I'm not sure you would say that Australia does particularly well either. I think most countries that rely on some level of tourism just kind of let the tourists run rampant and just shrug to their residents about what could we possibly do. Transformers. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, fair enough. I'm being, I need to check my privilege.
Quite a drive. Are all your races that exciting?
One of the perks of being the boss is that I get to reward drivers who show real potential.
If you can wait till Monday and have Game Pass, you can definitely play. Until then, you're living vicariously through me, Caramel, and you're getting ads. I mean, I've already got one of these, but I want another one. Ram. Arguably, the 86 is more up my, like, driving style. Do you have Nitro? Is that... Or just some script blocker? Or is that Bezos' gift to Americans? Turbo. Turbo. Nitro is Discord. It's probably that, like, look, I've got one of them.
The GR86 is the driving experience. It'll
Yeah.
make great company on the asphalt for these first events.
I like how it's trying to give me cars. It's like, oh, look, you're gonna need a new car for this one. Here, you'll need this. It's not safe out there. Take this. I basically do have every car already. Welcome to Horizon. Nice.
Your first Horizon wristband. Your key to compete in official Horizon events. First
Ah.
of many on your journey to becoming a
I
Horizon
should
legend.
pay attention to the wristband
Let's
thing.
have a look at what's next.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you were just going to keep talking.
To claim this next wristband, you'll need to complete this Horizon Rush. To access it, you'll need to prove yourself.
Okay.
You'll be in faster, Class B cars, and here are the events to match.
Thanks, Maestro. Thank you, Maestro, for the gift. And Caramel, you subbed. Oh, God. Yay! Woo! Notice it's new sub points. That is the thing I wanted, I think. Yay! God, I'm going to have a queue of games. Fantastic. I think I need to... Look, well, let's face it. When the new games come out, there's always this... even though I trophy hunt as a thing, and I did update my bios to reflect that. Oh, damn it, they were telling me what to do that I had to do. And 900 or more hues to unlock the peer pressure. And Caramel. The hype period. Yay. I need to make it rain. It looked like I've... the chicken as well. I need to do many things, and I've just forgot what I was talking about. Festival kilometer drag meet. All right. All right. Let's get set a route to an event. Okay, I have to pick an event. Festival Elite Danger Sign.
Now you're part of the Horizon Festival. We'll reward you with wheel spins. All you need to do is spin the wheel and claim your prize.
Yeah. Thanks again, Maisha, and welcome, Caramel. Okay. What is happening here? So many systems. Here's some money. Enjoy your money. Yeah. I uninstalled it because it gave me 5 like engines in a row, or 5 like, you know, camshafts for a specific car, when there was at least 1 million thing. I'm like, I've had enough of you.
Looks like you've been busy exploring and discovering some new places. Here, I'll stamp your journal.
Okay.
These stamps are both rewards and reminders of how far you'll travel.
Look, if it's set up systems so that there is continuously something to do.
Rumors of cars hidden in barns for you to find. Like this one. There'll be new houses for sale too.
Cool.
Did I tell you about my grandparents' old home? No.
Yeah, that's like, that it includes, so if it was just engine upgrade or camshaft upgrade, 100% happy with that. Just make it a, look, this applies to all, you know, everything from a group 2 downwards or whatever, because they start, at a certain point, those upgrades can't be applied to the high-end cars anyway. But to do it as an engine swap for a specific vehicle is useless, and it's very frustrating when you put so much effort into an event or a race or whatever for the reward to be an engine for a car you don't care about. I'm just like, I don't. It cheapens the system so much to be incredibly frustrating. Let's see what we need. 100 points. Do we get points for doing this stuff? 100. Yeah, okay. Let's do a leap.
it is safe to do so.
What should we call the AI? I'm thinking Amy.
In 400 meters, turn right.
This is Horizon Pulse calling all yellow wristband drivers heading to festival competition and working towards
turn right
at Tokyo City Docks. Now you're going to go through a whole rainbow of wristbands before you reach Legend Island.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I'm getting there.
If anyone would like that same announcement in Japanese.
Insatiable urge to go fast,
Yeah.
but
Ooh.
less urge to steer. Hit up the drag me. Okay, go find an empty grid spot and we can begin.
It is, to be honest, the AI is useful in this instance where it's just like, hey, just get me back on track in terms of what I'm supposed to be doing. Hi, please do not. My Celica might not be the best one for this. I mean, 200 k's an hour is not bad.
How was your maiden flight through that danger zone? Smooth landing?
What is the 3 stars on that? Okay, well, it wasn't that close. Yeah, Amy. Oh, look, I will answer for my share on this one. Open world games are great when they're like Breath of the Wild, where it's here is a small area to explore, and it opens up the world in a way that it kind of you can effectively go, I'm just going to walk in any direction, and the game will, depending on which way you go, you might learn about shrines first, or from the starting area tells you everything you need to know to start interacting with the game, and then as soon as you get off of it, it kind of like, hey, you want to go, like it sort of naturally leads you by the nose to discover more and more as you go, but will also just let you walk in the opposite direction and to kind of figure it out. Yeah, there's just a lot on this map, and like even the smaller icons or something, but it's okay. Like let's go do this barn find.
PR stunt, so try and find them all.
To the Invitational. Did I miss anything? I'm kidding. I heard.
To be honest, I'm enjoying just driving around Japan. The game is gorgeous. I do wonder, like I'm outputting. I'm 30. I'm not doing 60 frames, am I? Yes, I am. Oh, I'm outputting 60 frames, but my stream's at 30. Like I should probably go to I should probably have this on quality.
Friends who finished together and received their wristbands from Miss Marston personally.
It's I don't know if it's. I wouldn't say that having too much to do on the map is stressful as much as less satisfying than a clear understanding of what you're supposed to be doing. At least to me. Like it's in like Pragmata, it gave you a smaller area with an obvious sort of direction you were supposed to head in, like an end goal, but at the same time would let you at the same time it would just let you search out that area and try and figure out what was going on.
You have arrived at your destination.
Off-road, this is quite pretty here as well. Thank you for the follow, Yannick2810. How are you going? Alright, where is this barn? If you do exclamation mark giveaway, it'll give you details, or there's actually better details in the about description, or even better ones on the Discord. Put simply, that follow is one, 5,000 channel points gets you another, and a sub gets you another entry as well. I thought this would be easier to find. Maybe it's like on the roads. Hang on, on the road would make sense. So there's a little edge of a road over here. Timely, no. You would, I mean, I would have thought like off a dirt track, I'd be like okay with, if that makes sense. But I'll give you that was confusing. Did I maybe miss it somewhere? Yeah, I haven't done all the roads through there, right? I know, there's just a lot of area there, or possibly over here. What have we got in front of us? Dirt racing? Okay, what I'm going to do is turn around. It's got a Rotic accent. What does that mean? No worries, Masha. I should take a break and get some food shortly myself, to be honest. So Kate will be home before too long, so...
To meet her at this big for sale sign, and sure enough, Lambo. Yeah, just a run around, Mum. Just a little run around. I have to admit, it was quite a good deal, though. Still, though, Mum, a Lambo. Come on.
This is what I thought, like, but then I'm outside the barrier now. Oh, too far away. I'm expecting something like that. Right, like, possibly like this, yes. The blue on the bins is encouraging. Yes, here we go. Yes. A Rotic accent means you produce an R sound in words that don't have them, and you remove the R from words that do have them at the end. And at the end, like computer will be computer, computer, and no will be nah. Hang on. I enjoy water, but I don't say no when it comes to rhubarb.
But with no official records on how or to who.
Well, it's in great condition. Looks like whoever managed to get it truly loved the car.
Alright, now we switch to Power Simulator and clean the car, please.
It's mechanically a duplicate of the NSXR, which is rare in itself. The GT counterpart, extraordinarily unobtainable, built to improve their competitiveness in the Super GT class.
Talk about one of a kind. I can't wait to see this on the road. Let's get going.
All right, we'll let you know when it's ready. The car's in good condition, but we'll still need to give it a good valet.
Agree.
Let me tell you about Forza Link. Forza Link tracks the status of you and the people you meet online, and suggests ways for you to link up, converse, and play together.
Uh-oh. What did I do? Is that what was in there? That is not what was in there. Oh no! What's next? What do you think?
Okay, recommended event. What do you want to do now?
Rising qualifier recommended event. Okay, let's just do the map. I guess smash a mascot, and then we'll find a race to do.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Turn right or turn left? Where is the mascot? Other side of this fence?
You've arrived at your destination.
You found a mascot. And smashed it, of course. There's a unique mascot flavor in each region. They offer up credits too, so if you see one, you know what to do.
Okay. So let's head towards an actual race or something. This is give me 350 of those things that I need done. Sure, some dirt racing is fine.
200 meters, turn left.
Okay, now I gotta be honest. I was so excited to eat ramen in Japan for the first time that I wheeled my bags from the luggage carousel and ate it in the airport when I first landed there. I could not wait, and I gotta say, it was amazing. So this is for the driver from the festival collecting those ramen mascots. I probably should have started with that, but did
My first day in Tokyo, I had like, you know, I was a bit jet lagged, and you know, traveling makes you feel a bit gross. So we went for a walk through, I think it was the Royal National Gardens in the middle of Tokyo, and up at the top of that there's a little restaurant, and I ordered something that looked appetizing, but I didn't like it when I tried to eat it. So I hadn't eaten much all day. I think I ate like some pancakes from a conveni, and then that night went from kind of restaurant to restaurant until I'm like, oh, this looks okay, and then ordered the shosu ramen, and it was fucking amazing. I don't think they'll have them in as, I don't think I'll be driving motorcycles in this game. Mowing the lawn. Are you a fan of motorcycles? I mean,
This is an
I have a lot of
aftermarket
money.
car. You can find them here and there. The previous owner would have modified it, but is now looking to sell it on at a good price. What do you think? One for the collection?
Alright, how close are we? I'm going to run some ads now and take a short break. Fun to drive. I mean, the problem with motorbikes is the simulation gets weird. Like, you either go wop, 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 which you can't do in real life because you just go wop, wah. Or the second that you hit a car, instead of going death, it's bouncy. So it just gets unrealistic really quickly. But yes, I agree they would be fun. This game is obviously very simulation based, so clearly we need to maintain that if the motorbike's going to be involved. I'll be right back. Don't forget to take a break yourself. It has its own challenges, but there's a few things you could look at and go, these are it's
Yes.
sorry. I like the idea of when you've got a country and you're like, hey, we have a struggling X system. You look around the world at other countries and you kind of see how they do it and go, this one's working really well. We should look at that. Australia's health system is not the best in the world, but it's certainly better than a lot of others. And you could look at it and go, what is working well for the people in Australia? Some things that Australia does have really good versions of: superannuation system and voting system.
You know what I mean.
If I'm pressed, I think I'd prefer the girl from the other night. So yeah, Team Mandy for me.
Okay. I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Can't wait.
I didn't know which way that would go. It's hang on, it's a reasonably safe assumption that a woman or anyone would prefer that the person they're interested in would like them as they are, like, right? So she's got the superhero amulet thing, and then there's the version underneath. But that's not necessarily the case. Some people like the persona. They want people to like the persona. So like, that was a risk. Like, I wanted her to like me, so I'm like, I like the real you. Because the cop-out is saying either one. It's like, oh, I don't... saying either one is basically... very old cars now, like cars from the 80s and maybe late 70s, that they were known for having very poor locks, like door locks and ignition locks. So you could pretty much open them with anything, like, you know, nail file, screwdriver, paddle pop stick. Like as long as it had like you could stick it in and use it to turn, anything would open the lock. So cars like that, you know, they're basically just a free for all. So you'd go in and you'd turn them around, or you'd switch them. You know, you'd go find two of the same make and color of these things, and then swap them. Like hopefully, like from other ends of a car park, so people are like, "What the fuck's?" You know, what people are saying about it. Oh, mate, I've got. So, do you want to see another one? Oh, I really like it. So that's a PS5 controller, but with the OG. So if someone stole my car for the weekend, returned it undamaged with a full tank of fuel, I would not be mad if I didn't notice whilst it was gone. So if I just kind of got into my car after the weekend and just noticed it had a full tank of fuel and been like, hey, someone stole my car and filled it up, I would not be mad. If I noticed it was missing, I'd be mad. What about you? That goes. I would much rather just do the 42, take my day off, and then that's it. Which seems to be acceptable within the company I'm currently in. The last couple I've had, no. Like the expectation is that you are doing unpaid overtime, and quite a bit of it, and they'll get real grumpy if there was a comment made not long before I left about how, people are only doing their rostered hours, and, you know, I know you're working harder than that, so make sure you get the time in. I'm like, ultimately, the concern with AIs was always like, oh no, what happens if we don't put the proper controls in place? And what we currently have is the biggest tech companies in the world are actively doing the best they can to put zero controls in place. What could go wrong? And someone... This is the other problem with this, is that you've got tech companies that are just like, just data centers on the moon, more solar panel, just more. Which, there's that side of things. And then you've got the fact that they're not making any money from it, so they're very happy to sell you like full access to one of these things at a loss for them for very little money. So then you have like some dickhead somewhere who thinks it's a good idea to feed a heap of really evil shit into one of these things and then give it control over software and the ability to like write code and go on the internet and do things. And the intersection of those two things is going to be... Politics shouldn't be about whether or not climate change, for example, is a thing. It should be about the best way to address climate change. Whereas what we have instead is somehow, like, even 40 years later, when it's a news article, a media presentation or whatever, it's like, here's a climate scientist and here's someone who doesn't believe in, a politician doesn't believe in climate change, and we're going to let them argue for an hour, and that's the news, as opposed to what it should be, which is, here is an hour or whatever the hell it is of a story about why this politician is being backed by oil and gas companies to lie about climate change and why that's bullshit, but they won't do that. That's how... So front loading, I think is what that's called, is how I approach uni. So most people at uni, I found, they'd get given an assignment, would like go, okay, cool, that's due in 2 weeks, I'll do it in 2 weeks. Whereas I'm like, no, I'm going to go home and like make a start on it. And often you'd get like 80% of it done and go, okay, cool, like I don't need to do any of this. Like I feel like I've got this. You hit a point where you feel like you're on top of it. I'll just put this down for now and have another look at it in 2 weeks and hand it up. And that as a system was really good. Because best case scenario, you'd look at it, go, this is fine, submit. Worst case scenario, you'd look at it, go, shit, this is a mistake. There's heaps of errors in this, or I've learned something in the meantime, or whatever, it needs redoing. And the fact that you'd already done it all means at least the skeleton is there, or you've thought. The result of the more advanced countries having these rules with globalization has meant that, hey, in Australia, we've reduced pollution due to pulping by 90%. There's only like 2 left that even do it in the country. Because we moved it overseas, right? So like the idea is, oh, well, we won't do it in Australia because they've got these rules that cost us more. So we'll just do it in this country nearby where they don't have those rules. Right, so the pollution is still happening, but it's happening to someone else. So that's fine, right? Perfect. Job done. You come across it if you work in government policy in some areas. Governments do this stuff as well. They're like, okay, if we make hey, we're gonna build a new highway or a tunnel, or we're gonna change a funding thing. We're gonna change the way that this scheme works. In the analysis, it's like, hey, when we do this, some people will die, and they just have a word for it. I cannot remember what that word is for the life of me, but it's like, oh yeah, the number is this. And it's like 200. So if we do this, 200 people will die, and it's like, okay, well that's not too bad. That's fine. Jesus. And like, to be fair, as a politician, you kind of have to make those calls. It's like, okay, well, could we possibly build this thing without any murr? And they're like, well, no, this is the one with the least. The cheapest option, everyone dies. Like 30 years ago, billionaires didn't really exist at all. Corporations were worth billions of dollars. People weren't worth billions of dollars. But now we seem to have more and more of them every day. And what's happening is they're influencing society in a way that they shouldn't, basically. Like through ownership of media and social media and the things we interact with, they're shaping how people think and feel about things at the same time as basically buying elections. Like they're buying politicians to give them favorable tax breaks. Like the fact that billionaires even exist is because they bought politicians to give them favorable tax breaks, and it's not all nefarious, but a lot of it is. So they could make more money, and now they use that money to then open the doors to make even more money and close the doors for poorer people to make money and all this kind of stuff. And it's all going basically unchecked. Like there's very few places where they're putting checks and balances up against these billionaires. So we just got like, the Earth has a pretty severe billionaire problem with oh, buddy, I'm sorry. Do we close his eyes? Do we say a prayer? Maybe put up a cross? No, steal his shit. I feel like a point to end. Yes, bye. Ah. And sure, let's drive it now. Why not? Oh, do you like these too, Caramel? It'll sound nice. Told you. I'm slightly cold, so I'm putting on a jacket, and we're keeping with the theme of being even more PlayStation. It's a Kojima jacket.
You have arrived at your destination.
Solo. Yes, that. Although, nah. We bought it for a reason, right? Yeah. It said dirt, we're starting on asphalt. Why have they all got little photos above their head? Cameras, photos. Where's the line outside of the corners? So that... Yeah, oh, it's just very... very much the same color as the road surface. Okay. Nice. There's a handbrake involved in that turn. And it's awesome clean racing. Through the barrier, through the thing. Not the barrier, through the checkpoint. I do like that's how they stop you from going cross-country. I do like that. I don't always speak in full sentences, I've noticed. Kiss the barrier. Little touch. Make sure he's there. There's the city. There's Tokyo Tower. I've been up there. I visited it and went up the elevator to the top. It is 3 meters taller than the Eiffel Tower. They're still not even finished. Haha. Made myself a beverage. Yeah, that was a decent chunk of what we needed towards the wristband. Alright, what's next?
Hey, I know we just got our first wristband, but I'm already excited for the next. The only thing standing in the way is that...
Sorry, I just want to pick something to drive to whilst you talk. Not a huge number of credits and none. 200. What are the... job promotions earned? Discover Japan. I mean, okay, let's do some city whatevering.
Everyone loves the convenience of their favorite food being delivered. You want to earn credits and drive? Go pick up an order at Horizon Rush event.
I do not need the money, but could be fun.
Here with a very important announcement. My mum, who is here traveling in Japan with me, has become rather obsessed with anything off-road. I actually cannot keep up. Luckily, the Horizon Dirt series has just...
I mean, obviously,
away, so we can go and watch
off-roading in Japan is one of the main reasons people go to the country.
right in our backyard. Hope to see you at an event or two. Stay tuned to Pulse for all the news.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
All right, couldn't be
Yes.
any more simple. You'll get notified that a restaurant has some orders ready. Go pick them up, drop them off to customers, and try not to keep them waiting.
Okay, I can work this out. Very blue. Oh, yes. Uniform and everything.
The order of food is ready for pickup. I have set your route to the pickup location.
Hey,
Yes.
I'm Rebecca's delivery assistant. We partnered with the Horizon Festival to bring customers food in style. I'll relay
It's like a little go-karty thing.
or store requests during your deliveries.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yes, I mean,
Orders ready.
thank you. Shall I do a burnout as I leave?
Okay, the food in your delivery needs to be mixed before it arrives with the customer. Get creative on your drive and you'll
Needs
figure
to
it
wait.
out.
What? That's what they think. That's what's been going on the whole time. They think they're supposed to mix the food on the way. That ought to help.
400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn right.
Uh-oh. 100? Did you say 100,000? Ooh, that's a rare one.
Good work. You can pick up another job if you want to.
Hey, nice job. You earned yourself a promotion. Keep this up, and you'll be climbing the ranks.
Excellent. Just what I've always wanted. Sure, let's do one more. I didn't notice the score it wanted until the end of that. That was 100,000 is the same as before. Like, this thing is very gutsy.
The orders are ready. I have plotted your route to the pickup location.
You can't... I guess it makes sense for trying to shake the food up. You can't score points until you pick the food up. I've been here.
Turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 100 meters, turn right.
Here.
It's got a slight delay when you get to the restaurant before it like acknowledges that you've arrived.
We have an interesting request from the customer. They love the adrenaline and energy of Horizon and want you to reflect that in your drive over to them.
200 meters. Turn left.
Huh, interesting physics. There is a limit, gotcha. I remember like the bollards in Osaka are all rubber where they're not really protecting the footpath, and then as soon as you get to a corner or whatever, damn it. Oh fuck. Hurry up. No. Oh, I went too slow. Damn it.
Unlucky with that one. Want to take on another order?
Alright, that'll look. Noted on those though. Like, you can quite easily achieve that without fucking around so much. Actually, the lesson on that one is probably more so And pay attention to what the objective is. Yeah, okay. Let's just do some recommended stuff for a while.
I have set your route to the road race event.
Easy credits, right? The longer you stay in the job, the higher your job rank, and you guessed it, more credits.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Woof, pay attention to... Ooh, okay,
There is
that's...
so much to see in Japan. So this
What
journal
happened?
will help you
Ah!
track your discoveries.
Hi, sorry. I'm not a very good driver.
Kind of like a diary of your journey. Take a look.
Turn left.
This feels familiar as well.
Turn left.
I'm gonna set the...
Remember that Nissan
No.
Figaro my uncle had in the UK? Well, he mentioned he saw one around here. Check the clue.
Yeah, sorry. What, that guy's just parked.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. 200 meters, turn left.
Am I still in that little van? No, it's the Subaru.
200 meters, you will arrive at your
Industrial area.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, what are we doing? Total sports cars, B. Okay, let's have a look at the car that I can... Set it? And I have one. Toyota, like... Don't know. We use the cover, like, that will work for it. It was only saying my cars. So is there an option to have cars that aren't just my cars? I feel like I'm breaking the game slightly because I have so much money. It's I haven't had to buy cars to get myself going. That's okay. It'll probably come back to bite me. Well, not come back to bite me later, but I'll have to buy something super expensive later. Hey, Reaper. How you going? Welcome back. Doing something different tonight. How are you going, and what are you up to? That's a name. Or just. Oh no, my gigantic score got confirmed. How sad. That's good. I'm glad to hear. We're racing through the streets of Japan because I wanted to treat myself, so I bought myself early access to Forza 6. Forza Horizon 6. It is, yeah. I've got it set to performance. I wonder if I should have it on Graphics. Oh, ho, 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 ho. I do have rewind in this game, which I'm not used to with the racing games that I like to play, but if I click the corner and get stopped, I will use it. But yes, it does look good. So we're building points towards our next wristband level for the Horizon Festival. The music's great.
Okay, Hugh, what do you want to do?
What do I want to do? I mean, recommended event, sure.
Okay, Hugh,
let the game tell me.
your route to the cross-country race event.
Cool. It's nice that they leave room between the cars for you can just drive straight through.
Summer tunes. Horizon Pulse.
Holy.
You're back with Amy.
Jesus. This side of the road is much clearer.
Japan is a thing. Well, I had been wondering. Oh God, Rob Glenn's not here, is he? I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Robbie. I really love him. I do. But I have things to do, and I cannot get drawn into a conversation about weight ratios. Geordie, can you keep him busy a while I play this next song? Thanks.
200 meters. Turn left. Turn left.
Interesting. Did the follower go not increase with the follow earlier, or? Interesting. I saw us at 195 already, and then I've had one more sub, but neither counter has gone up, which means maybe one of the old a previous sub has been wiped and I didn't notice. Previous follow. Otani. Sideswiping? I didn't think there was a car there at all. I'll have it. Whoop, there's a car there though. It's got that Need for Speed Underground 2 kind of feeling where you're like, this road is mine! Oh, there's traffic! This will either be a great drift where I'm just missing cars or I'm gonna crash. Some of the realistically long driving distances feel realistically long. Apparently you can use petrol stations. I haven't seen a fuel gauge. Cool.
Turn left.
I like how the crowd's just permanently here, ready to cheer on any race that happens to go by.
The soundtrack to your summer. Horizon Pulse.
What car are we using for this?
Series is kicking off at Horizon Japan, so I thought we'd do something fun here at the Pulse studio to celebrate. I have
What does it demand?
cars here representing myself, Scott Tyler, Takahiro Sato, Izzy Moss, and all the Horizon DJs. So we're going to race them across my desk and see who wins.
See how this
Are
goes.
you ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, I also want to... Hang on. That'll do. I need to hide all the previews. Like, I think I'm starting to feel motion sickness, which I think is because I can also see it out of the corner of my eye. Like, I don't normally get motion sick with, racing games. I'm in a Subaru. I like how the racetrack is just a field. Like, that is wide. Up. Okay. It's very hard to tell sometimes what's going to be a barrier and what's not. I was gonna say, in this kind of race, there would be 2 cars at the front, and it'd be a Mitsubishi and a Lancer. Hi, Lancer. Albert. And there's another one, I think. That's just an older one. And another one. Come on. Nah, a little too much. I probably need to be doing my brake earlier thing for corners I actually need to brake for. Did something go off the back of me there? Yep. You could at least buy me dinner first. Yeah, the answer was we were braking earlier. That's okay, we can take 4th. 5th. hang on. So the stomach full of sushi, I understand. The mind full of good spirit.
You've qualified for your first Horizon Rush event. Well done. Make
Yay.
your way there, complete the event, and earn that green
So
wristband.
much money. Ooh, green wristband. It's just what I've always wanted. When I was growing up, I was just green wristband. Oh god, it's going to be one of those gymkhana things, isn't it? That's okay. The drive over will be nice.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I'm glad you had nice sushi. It sounds like your heart is full, which is also good.
Horizon Rush events are meant to challenge your technical driving skill. High speeds on a huge obstacle course against the clock. Good luck.
Alright. I'm interested.
The new Horizon Rush at Tokyo City Docks is now open. Yellow wristband racers, head down and sign up. This is a brand new festival.
Excellent. It's good to hear.
Obstacle course, and I didn't have anything to do with designing.
Early warning. Tomorrow night stream may also be Forza. I might treat myself to a just keep streaming if I'm not getting too tired. I think I've yay. What skill
You
points?
can use your skill point here to unlock perks. Every car has its own set, offering unique bonuses. Skill points
So
can be
much in
spent
this
on
game.
any car you own.
Okay. Bam. Gas skill change. It's half. Oh. I mean, 5%, yeah.
You have just
Oh,
unlocked
wow.
a permanent perk. This applies a permanent bonus to this car.
Yeah, but I mean, those skilly things aren't just to this car, are they? There will be a car that I want to fully upgrade. What? There's a lot going on there. It's probably not the Impreza. Impreza. I forgot what I said that sparked the self-indulgent comment, but almost certainly yes.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Oh, playing more Forza on the Saturday night? That one?
Turn right. 400 meters, turn
It's more, I feel like it behooves me to play it whilst it is in early access. Yeah.
turn left.
Well, not behooves me. As if I'm enjoying it, whilst the game is in early access, it makes sense to keep streaming it if I'm having fun. Get the game out there so people can see what's going on with it. With my excellent driving skills. Look at me just threading the needle. Earning, what do you call it? Points. They were called kudos in the first game. Trophies. What's that one for? Discover 10 landmarks. Okie dokie. Let's do a thing while we're here. Whee! Excellent driving, like I said. Hey, Kate's home.
You have arrived at your destination.
Let's do the event. Oh, it's a Ken block.
Rush. An extreme drive through Tokyo City Docks. Next wristband is waiting at the end of it.
Oh. It's cute. It's like a little Cortina. Most of you wouldn't be in it. So yeah, that's a good point. I think particularly like play the game whilst I'm enjoying it and then revert to regular programming. Keep an eye on, I think 007 First Light comes out week after next. So whether or not I start Dredge or just go maybe look to try and finish Pragmata and or Space Marine, see how we go. Oh, also I was going to ask from your comment before, how many points do you have? Alright, this is a time-based thing. Typically with jumps, you actually... the slow-mo is gratuitous. You actually don't want to get as much air as possible. You want to brake right as you go over the edge so that you land earlier and can accelerate sooner. I like this, that it's a race, I appreciate. I can drive fast. Hello. Right here. Break this over there. Yeah, so they're perfect. And again, oh, fuck it a little. Who knows? Probably a jump. You can't tell. That one's fine. Ooh, that one's fine. Oh, a little brake right there. Little brake there. And that corner. The brakes give us a bit of stability. Oh, oh. Holy shit. I want to get one of those things that shows what buttons you're pressing and put it on the stream. I feel like the amount of little taps and adjustments I do is insane. Yeah. Oh, it's like I watched the trailer when I posted it in the channel, and I'm excited for it because Kate and I watched it together, and it does have very similar vibes to Dave the Diver. And it can, like, as we were saying with the other games, it's a situation where you stream a couple of times, play it in the background, and come on. Let me get through the tricky bit. I was thinking it would make more sense to have maybe... Sorry, what I was thinking was I might have a few more games going at any one point in time with the idea that I can be playing the one that I'm enjoying most or has the most enjoyable thing to stream. Like, I think with Pragmata, playing it through on hard mode is an enjoyable thing to stream because we get the story again with challenging fights. And because I've done a lot of the go. It's impossible to tell from the map which way you're going. It's just so overlaid. Here we go. Oh. These feel like just go full ham. The expression of the driver gets me every time.
Keep practicing. There's some seconds to shave off out there.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, what I was trying to say is if I've got a few different games going at one in time, it means I've got more options to not get bogged down in things that maybe I don't find. There's a lot of stuff in games that I would rather do on this screen, muted, whilst I'm watching something on that screen, which is not really something I want to stream. So like, putting games down, or not, playing some bits of games offline, I think is a good idea. But at the same time, not then kind of making the experience very disjointed for the viewer. Complete a Horizon Rush. Alright, game, what next? $22,000 is a good.
Wear that new wristband with pride. You earned it.
So I am feeling less sick now. I've gotten rid of the preview on that side, so that was a good idea.
Your next
I can't tell the difference between the yellow and green wristbands.
This one is pretty special. You know the drill. To qualify, we have these new events open to you. So, what takes your fancy?
As opposed to a racing game where it's like, barrier, whoa. Oh, that was intimidating. I mean, that does sound like fun. Tokyo Railway Sprint. I am going to take a short break and talk to Kate about dinner. I'll be right back. Yeah, I mean, well, I'm doing okay. We're just crashing a bit. Yes, see you soon. Own challenges, but there's a few things you could look at and go, these are, it's.
Yes.
Sorry. I like the idea of when you've got a country and you're like, hey, we have a struggling X system. You look around the world at other countries and you kind of see how they do it and go, this one's working really well. We should look at that. Australia's health system is not the best in the world, but it's certainly better than a lot of others. And you could look at it and go, what is working well for the people in Australia? Some things that Australia does have really good versions of: superannuation system and voting system.
If I'm pressed, I think I'd prefer the girl from the other night. So yeah, Team Mandy for me.
Okay. I'll let you know when I come up with something.
Can't wait.
I didn't know which way that would go. Hang on, we're gonna. It's a reasonably safe assumption that a woman or anyone would prefer that the person they're interested in would like them as they are. Like, right? So she's got the superhero amulet thing, and then there's the version underneath. But that's not necessarily the case. Some people like the persona. They want people to like the persona. So, like, that was a risk. Like, I wanted her to like me, so I'm like, I like the real you. Because the cop-out is saying either one. It's like, oh, I don't... It's saying either one is basically... Now, like, cars from the 80s and maybe late 70s... that they were known for having very poor locks, like door locks and ignition locks. So you could pretty much open them with anything, like, you know, nail file, screwdriver, paddle pop stick. Like, as long as it had like you could stick it in and use it to turn, anything would open the lock. So cars like that, you know, they're basically just a free for all. So you'd go in and you'd turn them around, or you'd switch them. You know, you'd go find two of the same make and color of these things and then swap them. Like, hopefully, like, from other ends of a car park, so people are like, what the fuck's... You know? What people are saying about it. Oh, mate, I've got... So, do you want to see another one? Oh, I really like it. So that's a PS5 controller, but with the OG, so if someone stole my car for the weekend, returned it undamaged with a full tank of fuel, I would not be mad if I didn't notice whilst it was gone. So if I just kind of got into my car after the weekend and just noticed it had a full tank of fuel and been like, hey, someone stole my car and filled it up, I would not be mad. If I noticed it was missing, I'd be mad. What about you? That goes. I would much rather just do the 42, take my day off, and then that's it. Which seems to be acceptable within the company I'm currently in. The last couple I've had, no. Like, the expectation is that you are doing unpaid overtime, and quite a bit of it, and they'll get real grumpy if there was a comment made not long before I left about how, oh, people are only doing their rostered hours, and, you know, I know you're working harder than that, so make sure you get the time in. I'm like, ultimately, the concern with AIs was always like, oh no, what happens if we don't put the proper controls in place? And what we currently have is the biggest tech companies in the world are actively doing the best they can to put zero controls in place. What could go wrong? And someone... This is the other problem with this, is that you've got tech companies that are just like, just data centers on the moon, more solar panel, just more. Which, there's that side of things. And then you've got the fact that they're not making any money from it, so they're very happy to sell you like full access to one of these things at a loss for them for very little money. So then you have like some dickhead somewhere who thinks it's a good idea to feed a heap of really evil shit into one of these things and then give it control over software and the ability to like write code and go on the internet and do things. And the intersection of those two things is going to be... Politics shouldn't be about whether or not climate change, for example, is a thing. It should be about the best way to address climate change. Whereas what we have instead is somehow like even 40 years later, when it's a news article, a media presentation or whatever, it's like, here's a climate scientist and here's someone who doesn't believe in, a politician doesn't believe in climate change, and we're going to let them argue for an hour, and that's the news, as opposed to what it should be, which is, here is an hour or whatever the hell it is of a story about why this politician is being backed by oil and gas companies to lie about climate change and why that's bullshit, but they won't do that. That's how, so front loading, I think is what that's called, is how I approach uni. So most people at uni I found they'd get given an assignment, would like go, okay, cool, that's due in 2 weeks, I'll do it in 2 weeks. Whereas I'm like, no, I'm going to go home and like make a start on it. And often you'd get like 80% of it done and go, okay, cool, like I don't need to do any of this. Like I feel like I've got this. You hit a point where you feel like you're on top of it. I'll just put this down for now and have another look at it in 2 weeks and hand it up. And that as a system was really good. Because best case scenario, you'd look at it, go, this is fine, submit. Worst case scenario, you'd look at it, go, shit, this is a mistake. There's heaps of errors in this, or I've learned something in the meantime, or whatever, it needs redoing. And the fact that you'd already done it all means at least the skeleton is there, or you've thought. The result of the more advanced countries having these rules with globalization has meant that, hey, in Australia, we've reduced pollution due to pulping by 90%. There's only like 2 left that even do it in the country. Because we moved it overseas, right? So like the idea is, oh, well, we won't do it in Australia because they've got these rules that cost us more. So we'll just do it in this country nearby where they don't have those rules. Right, so the pollution is still happening, but it's happening to someone else. So that's fine, right? Perfect. Job done. You come across it if you work in government policy in some areas. Governments do this stuff as well. They're like, okay, if we make, hey, we're going to build a new highway or a tunnel, or we're going to change a funding thing. We're going to change the way that this scheme works. In the analysis, it's like, hey, when we do this, some people will die. And they just have a word for it. I cannot remember what that word is for the life of me. But it's like, oh yeah, the number is this. And it's like 200. So if we do this, 200 people will die. And it's like, okay, well, that's not too bad. That's fine. Jesus. And like, to be fair, as a politician, you kind of have to make those calls. It's like, okay, well, could we possibly build this thing without any murr? And they're like, well, no, this is the one with the least. The cheapest option, everyone dies. Like 30 years ago, billionaires didn't really exist at all. Corporations were worth billions of dollars. People weren't worth billions of dollars. But now we seem to have more and more of them every day. And what's happening is they're influencing society in a way that they shouldn't, basically. Like through ownership of media and social media and the things we interact with, they're shaping how people think and feel about things at the same time as basically buying elections. Like they're buying politicians to give them favorable tax breaks. Like the fact that billionaires even exist is because they bought politicians to give them favorable tax breaks, and to, it's not all nefarious, but a lot of it is. So they could make more money, and now they use that money to then open the doors to make even more money and close the doors for poorer people to make money and all this kind of stuff. And it's all going basically unchecked. Like there's very few places where they're putting checks and balances up against these billionaires. So we just got like, the Earth has a pretty severe billionaire problem with... Oh, buddy, I'm so... Do we close his eyes? Do we say a prayer? Maybe put up a cross? No, steal his shit. Loving the car.
I can't imagine I ever said anything quite so trite. In any case, I'm not sure Mr. Marston would agree with us. Unfortunately, Mr. Marston is a broad-minded enough.
You're doing days of extra work, and particularly when that work is invoiceable, when you're in an industry where they sell someone's hours, it's pure profit. Like, they're not having to pay you hourly, so your insurances and work covers and all this kind of stuff is factored into your first 40. So if you work beyond 40 and they can invoice it for it, it's pure profit, baby. They love that shit. Noted. Australia is failing in terms of our health system is reactive rather than proactive. Water picks are also good. So our health system it's about you getting sick. So it doesn't actually do anything until like you've got this problem, as opposed to the proactive care, which is like checking in with your GP and physiotherapy and all that kind of stuff that gets you out of hospital in the first place. And there's some big like international body which ranks health system across the country, and Australia ranks exceptionally well in terms of the quality of our outcomes, and almost one of the worst in the world for like our system is 90. Sometimes watching back my own streams is painful because I'm just like, I will talk for a solid 10 minutes whilst the game is paused, and then I will unpause the game for an entire 8 seconds, do nothing, and then pause it again and talk for another 8 fucking minutes. It is ridiculous. So, right, so we say if you cause it, you don't get help. If you didn't cause it, you do. So people choose to smoke, therefore, if they get lung cancer and they smoke, no help. But if you get lung cancer and you don't smoke, you get help, right? But what happens if you get lung cancer and you live with someone that smoked? Like, I know you didn't choose it, but why didn't you stop them smoking? Like, couldn't you choose to go outside? So we're getting a little bit complicated. Alcohol's another one. So if you drink a lot, that can make you quite unwell. So if you drink, that means if you drink and get liver cancer or any of the myriad, so like alcohol's a class 1 carcinogen as well. So if you get cancer, sorry, no good. So we're already starting to get into murky grey territory. You can extend it further. What happens if you're someone who engages in a lot of sport? Like, I play hockey. So field hockey is running around hitting a ball on a stick. What happens if through playing hockey, I cop quite a serious injury? I chose to do that. Do I get covered? Like, is that... I would love to play through... I've got the Master Chief Collection, clearly on Xbox, to play through like Lasso or something with, I guess, like up to 3 other people. I've been wanting to play it through at like a high difficulty for ages. I'm probably like good at a heroic level. Legendary is a bit much for me, but I'm good enough that like, I want... Okay, sorry for the delay there. Food is ordered. It should be... yeah, about half an hour to 45 minutes away, and I'll probably wrap up the stream about when the food shows up. So, because I have that appointment early in the morning, so I would like to prioritize that. Okay, let's get closer. What's that? City Docks Cross Country Circuit. I mean, kind of sounds like fun. And this? We do it in 4 minutes. Okay, that would be pretty impressive. What does the AI suggest? Wait, no, not that.
Okay, Hugh, what's next?
Yeah, it didn't want me to do that. I want to do the railway sprint.
Okay, Hugh, I have set your route to the road race
Hey,
event.
stop.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 100 meters, turn left.
Music turbocharged. It's Horizon Base Arena.
Yeah, I do agree with you, Maestar, in terms of story games, turn-based games are even better, being easier for the streamer. That being said, like I feel like there's a level of people will appreciate that if you're like, you know, if you're in a hard fight or a race or whatever, that you won't necessarily be paying attention to chat. That being said, like Warhammer is a good example of that. Like because of the online nature of the game, I'm not always paying that much attention to chat because I want to be a good battle brother. I was going to try and do these more as I went past them. Ooh. And some landscaping.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Yeah, 2 secs. I feel like they shouldn't all just be marked on the map straight away. Yeah, I agree. I think it's with the if we consider that the primary goal is trophy hunting, that's always going to result in a mix of games. Some of them will require more attention than not. So it's probably reasonably expected of the viewers that, you know, some variation is like, okay, well this stream is going to be a bit less paying huge amounts of chat, and other times might be like with those story games, I tend to just pause them and pay attention to chat anyway, which I could do with this as well. There's a car for sale there. But it would also behoove to just pay attention to the kind of games I'm playing to make sure that I'm not always fully engaged by the game. Yeah, I agree. And it's I am very impressed by the people, including yourself, who play the game with me, who seem to be able to very effectively play the game and do chat with their hands. Unless you've got some kind of impressive text-to-speech thing going on. Excellent. The car I've always wanted. Another example would be Destiny 2, which I have streamed in the past, just many, many years ago. If you were doing endgame content like raids, that is you cannot pay attention to chat if you're trying to do the things. I mean, as a keeping your fire team alive, I mean, I'm assuming that Warhammer has more intense endgame stuff. Maybe potentially not, but like some of the strikes not so much, but the raids certainly, and the 3-man expert missions and things like that. Certainly, you had limited revives and could die very easily if you weren't paying attention. So you really had to be paying attention to what you're doing, which is good to watch. But you're not going to get... Chat's not going to get a lot of attention from the streamer. Interestingly, I have seen people that pay no attention to chat, like, with my rating. It's like, wow, you are very focused on the game. You may have I've been here. You may have a willingness to let people die. You're also quite good at the game, so it balances out. The Lancer was the better car, by the way. Kiss. very confused by the map versus the track there. I will give you that, what was it? The very, very story-based one after Dispatch. Life is Strange. Life is Strange gave me a lot of opportunity to interact with chat, and there was a lot of chat interaction for that game. For some reason, so Life is Strange 2, I think I've got it installed on the PlayStation, isn't as good, or something like that. I can't remember what the discourse is around that one, but that type of game was really good, which brings me to talk about Mixtape. Which is, I've played the last game that those people made, and I kind of liked it. It's anti-streamer though a bit. I think I think you'd be okay to stream it, but you cannot have any VODs up, or you'll get a strike. Usually a team player, but during those streams, the benefit of providing information was greater. Yeah, this is true. It's just, I mean, in the time, you're either a very fast typer. Or you're just, I guess, finding the appropriate time. Either way, you make it look easy. Just keeping an eye on the food order.
Hey!
Yes, sorry.
Now we're racing in higher tier events. You should think about getting some cars to help you out. Keep your eyes peeled for vehicles for sale.
Yeah,
That car might be the difference between first.
I've broken a reasonable amount of the game systems by just with the premium. I needed it to get access to get early access, but
With so much to see in Japan, you can keep track right here. Every road leads to discovery.
Okay. Isn't there a reward? Okay, just do this. Yay, credits. I have so much money. Gimme. Oh, look, let's just keep doing the recommended stuff for a while. Anna? Oh, the AI has a name. We were close. I kind of want to do this.
Okay, Hugh. I have set your route to the road race event. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Apparently this is a skill song. I'm supposed to be doing some skills. Look at me drifting on a straight road. Incredible driving. Cars. Oddly enough, I get points for hitting them. Whee. You reckon 100,000 points in a single siltane is a trophy? What happened? That's right. I mean, this car is quite good. Let's unlock some stuff. Not too much stuff.
Okay. Drivers at Horizon starting to pick up their green wristbands, making their way through to the second round. You hear they get to race Chaser Zero for their showcase event? I'm gonna be real, there's a huge part of me that really wants to race a giant mech. Come on. But no, I'm just...
Bring yet the giant mech.
You check out another track on Base Arena, and I'm just gonna go see if I can find a little felt-tip pad. Green one.
The song is still not over. Wait, what happened? I didn't mean to press rewind. Easy way to get back to where I was, I guess. Do I have a hot hatch? Might I have to actually buy a car? Oh my god. Maybe a Focus? Anna. What's the Anna song that you were talking about? I have driven one of these through Germany. I'm tempted to get that. I'm also a fan of the Golf. Okay. Focuses are also fun. Epic, I like. 37,000 is perfectly fine as far as prices go. Oh, yes. Okay. I mean, what does a manufacturer recommend? I do like the silver. Any auto shop. Yeah, let's use the car voucher on a 7,000 credit car.
On Horizon Base Arena.
Yeah, break early. Ooh, drifty. How dare you crash into me? I'm second last. Oh. Not using a little rewind, but I kind of don't want to. I wonder if that's also a gimmick I should add. Seeing as I don't tend to use it very much. Is just turn it off and add that to the title. No rewind. This is the kind of music I would listen driving fast in a hot hatch. How long has your partner lived there? Just shy of 200. Ah, pues. Is Johnny just noticing? that joke works especially well in places that have actually existed for more than 300 years. Yeah, could have won that. And that looks like fun, right? It's also closer. Eclectic
Okay, Hugh, I have set
vehicles.
you to the road race event. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Trying to handbrake. Am I using the wrong button to handbrake? Is that what's happening? Possibly.
Dropping that bass 24/7. Here on Horizon Base.
Wait, we know the button to... E-brake, A button. Okay, well that would make sense, I guess. I have been pressing the wrong button to emergency brake.
What is up, Scotty Tyler, Base Arena. Now, Horizon Racers cross-country competition kicks off at the festival today. Yes. Now, I don't want to distract you. You got to keep your head in the game. But
Yeah, definitely.
just in case, I have posted a list of Scotty's top 20 Japanese food, music, and shopping destinations. Highlights from my trips over the many, many years and many, many trips. Now, say your race is running long, or you're way out in front, and you just want to stop for some vinyl or some ramen. Well, listen, that is totally up to you. I'll just leave it here. Good luck.
What's that? In Shimonoya Day Trip. That's a little story thing? Is that what that is? We'll save them for this next stream.
Working on the radio towers in the area messaged me about an abandoned car. Check the photo. Looks like a Mazda RX-7.
Mini car crashes.
400 meters, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I'm just gonna get a little mascot. That was not a 180, but thank you. Why did that suddenly get so loud? Wait, there is a Gundam there. Glad he stopped. I swear I had more experience on the way to the races than I do in the races themselves. I have discovered a very small fraction of roads in this game. There's a car to buy here, or is that further down? Yeah, I mean, I assume there'll be a
Horizon Base Arena. To keep your heart racing. You're back live on Base Arena. Now, I'm road tripping up north with some friends tomorrow. Which route do y'all think that we should take through the Hokubu region?
Alright, what kind of eclectic vehicle are we going to use? That one across the road. What else can we drive? Kind of want this one, Toyota Sarah. Is it an eclectic enough? The little trucks are quick. Thank you for helping me turn. Whoa. I thought I hit another. Yeah, it was the dude next to me. Two or 5 laps, but let's move first. I think it's a bit of a boat. They're miles in front though. Final lap to finish. Yay. Yay, I won. It was the cars that ended up in front, not the little trucky trucks.
Horizon, somebody sent me a photo clue for another treasure car, but I was scrolling old pictures of the base arena mobile and I sort of lost it. Hang on a second. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, nice. Base arena mobile on the Arabu Bridge. Check that out. Oh, here it is. It looks like a sports car abandoned near the radio towers. A former Japanese radio DJ, maybe? I don't know. You go find out. I'm gonna keep scrolling my camera roll. Nice.
Maybe something
nice.
more.
Ooh.
XP board. Sure, go do that.
Pretty nice.
Wait, didn't mind that car still.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I would assume that is the mascot.
Arrived at your destination.
That's a bonus board. The festival crew have placed a whole load of them around to help festival drivers gain a little ground outside of all the events.
Have they? Makes sense. Stone blocks. So I think I'll do just map exploring until the food is nearly here, and then sign off.
200 meters. Turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. Sharp right. Turn sharp right.
Look at that guy.
You've arrived at your destination.
Scotty Tyler, coming to you live from the center of Tokyo City. I
meant to say, it takes me back the way I went. You ate 2 whole oranges. I guess I just... Oh.
checking out some of my favorite record stores, and I keep seeing classic cars.
But yep, I mean, 4 a.m. is quite early, Carol.
I'm telling you, it's a whole thing in Japan.
Are you getting some sleep this morning?
This one, so you guys can come find it. I hope you got a better sense of direction than me. I've been here like a million times, and I still get lost in this city. Now, where is?
I don't know how you got married from partner, but
This way, yes. No, yes, no, that way. Got it, I think. Yep.
sort of. What the hell does sort of mean? It's more of a business arrangement. I wanted to enter this road backwards. Oh, does it? Okay. Well, I've probably been confusing the shit out of you, Caramel. The food's here. I think it says, yeah, basically now. Am I getting a house?
Welcome to my childhood home. Can you imagine little May playing here? All this space? Good memories, but it's a mess now. Like I said, abandoned.
Yeah, looks like we've got a you shall not pass scenario, May.
Well, that's why you two are here. I can't shift this solo. We'll get it cleared faster, together. Please?
All right, well, good job I've done my stretches this morning. Let's get cracking, shall we?
Registered partnership. I want that. I think they call that a civil union in Australia. Once you buy the house here, you can build freely in this valley. First thing to clear the road. What the hell?
There you go. We'll have this done in no time.
This is ridiculous. In Australia, it's like 6 months. If you live together. I'm suddenly no longer playing a racing game. How is that not cleared? I'm just trying to clear the road. My food is here. I'm hungry.
Great job. Let's roll up into this estate. I have something to show you.
In which case, I'm very married to my cats. I don't know. What are we doing?
Here's the thing. I want you to bring this place to life. The local community would love to see it restored. Sign the deed and it's yours.
It's cheap.
Welcome back, Hugh.
Sure. I don't know, like I've got a fair few of them already, don't I? Alright, I am going to leave it there, I think. Do I raid? Why not? this person is also playing Forza 6. I'm not the only one. Sorry for the early finish. As I mentioned earlier, I have an appointment very early tomorrow morning that I want to make sure I'm prioritizing. Well, I chose that. It had a long list of pre-programmed names, and HEW is one of them, which is pronounced the same as mine, so it worked. Yeah. Thank you, Caramel. Thank you, MyShark. Thanks for hanging out. Let's go say hello to Trainer Benny. Alright. Good night. Good.